you doing there, folks? Baiters here with another Top 10. Today we're going to look at the top 10 most annoying characters across all the Fallout games. These characters are so annoying they make me want to bitch slap a polar bear right on the penis. Yeah, I know, right? Because polar bear penis slapping is the highest level of annoying. We all know that. Okay, we learned that shit in grade school. It was like second day. It's common knowledge. Let's move on, people. Okay, let's move on. So go ahead and pull your panties right up to your nipples, and let's get to average baiting, baby! At number 10, we've got Marcy Long. Now, Marcy is first met taking refuge in the Museum of Freedom, located in Concord, in the company of Preston Garvey and what is left of his crew in Fallout 4. Not much else is known about Marcy Long other than some scant information given by her husband Jun. But I can tell you this about her, she's a real dickhole. Marcy Long might be the only person in Fallout I actually fantasize about stuffing into an industrial-powered cannon and shooting directly at the sun. So Marcy turns out to be merely a dickhead. Just a dong, need I go on, take it from me. Her personality flaws give me adequate cause to send her packing on a one-way trip so her prospects take a terminal dip. Her assets frozen, the venue chosen, it's the ends of the earth, whoopee! So long, goodbye, Marcy! Bitch! Marcy is basically a helpless human who is about to get caught up in a raider rape and murder sandwich when the sole survivor comes along to save her, her friends, and even her Debbie Downer husband, Jun. And how does she thank the sole survivor? With rudeness, diatribe, and other thoughtless verbiage. In all fairness, her character had recently suffered a major tragedy when she lost her son Kyle during the Quincy massacre, which might make her disposition understandable, but it doesn't make her insults hurt any less. Words hurt, Marcy. Words hurt. I rate this character one guy trying to think outside the box. You guys are idiots, okay? They're gonna be looking for stormtroopers. At number 9, we've got Victor. Now Victor, this fucking guy, I mean, just look at him. Just look at him here. He's a fucking toaster that thinks he's John Wayne, and honestly, I'm not buying it. Now Victor is a friendly Securitron in Fallout New Vegas who coincidentally saved the courier's life after he got shot in the brain by Benny. Despite his overwhelmingly helpful disposition, he's still more annoying than a Teletubby on cocaine. He talks like a cowboy, but not like a cool cowboy like Clint Eastwood, more like a Nickelodeon cowboy who rides a purple donkey and teaches kids to read. It's annoying as hell. His obvious identity crisis freaks me out, and when he says howdy partner, I just about shit a brick. You're not a fucking cowboy, Victor! You're not, okay? Victor is like a sad little weirdo kid on Halloween with a homemade costume. Everyone goes along with it because they feel bad, but we all know Billy's not a real caterpillar, okay? Because if he was, he would be the biggest, most fucked up looking caterpillar on the planet. Just like how Victor is the most annoying cowboy to ever not do any real cowboy shit. Victor makes this list because he's a fucking imposter, and it's bullshit, and quite frankly, it annoys me right down to my jelly beans. I rate this character one guy trying to hide from his ex-girlfriend. Is she gone yet? At number 8, we've got Mama Murphy. Now Mama Murphy, aka that crusty old dusty bum wrinkle who will do just about anything to get a hit of that sweet, sweet jet. I mean, she'll blow bubbles between your butt cheeks if she can get another hit of that sweet, sweet nectar. She's a character in Fallout 4 who's originally from Quincy, however she eventually makes her way to Sanctuary with Preston Garvey and the whole crew. I mean, Jet is that nectar that keeps this crusty old skank from foaming at the mouth. I mean, she loves drugs, and she says it gives her insight into the future, which seems like something a drug addict would say to get some more crack. Don't you think? Hey buddy, you got some crack? I can tell your future if you got some crack. You're gonna have 4 kids and they're all gonna be made out of Lego, and one of them will eventually become a real boy. Please give me some fucking crack! She calls it the Sight and claims it's a supernatural power that's sourced from chems. Seems like a weird way to get superpowers though, doesn't it? I mean, did you ever see Superman blow a guy to get some superpowers? Yeah, me neither. They must have left that shit out of the comics. Now, Mama Murphy definitely has a problem with drugs, and she's not afraid to ask the sole survivor to support her bad habits. The sole survivor can literally keep giving her chems until she ODs. Yeah, she's like one of those fish that will just keep eating until it dies. because every bite is like a fucking orgasm of dopamine in their tiny little fish brains. Mama Murphy makes this list because she's slow, old, crazy, she smells like stale crackers, and she can't stop talking about drugs. We get it, Mama Murphy, you got a problem. Now get over it already, you big saggy boob. I rate this character one photo of Ed Sheeran staring at this guy's penis for some reason. Perhaps for inspiration on a new song? I'm not sure. That is bizarre. At number 7, we've got Princess. Little Lamplight is like if Never Neverland was located in a landfill, and Peter Pan was a dumpster baby that couldn't fly or do any cool shit. It's basically a bunch of dirty children with no parental figures to speak of, and the award for most annoying, dirty little trash baby goes to Princess. Yeah, that's right. Princess is the ex-mayor of Little Lamplight, and she's a spoiled little bitch. She's used to getting what she wants just by complaining and convincing people she's right. Princess is a 9-year-old girl named Angela, aka Susie. Yeah, she's got a lot of names. She's a little girl with a lot of names. Now, she got the name Princess by forcing everyone in Little Lamplight to make it her title after she was elected mayor of the town. The new title of Princess actually pissed McCready off so bad, he punched her in the face and told everyone he was the swinging big dick now. Now, coincidentally, that's exactly how I became the supreme overlord of the sandbox at my local playground, by beating up an 8-year-old. I was 29 at the time, but I still feel like it would have been a fair fight if I didn't sucker punch him when he was playing with a dump truck. Either way, I ruled that sandbox right up until the police came, at which point I fled into the bushes, never to be seen again. I'm still supreme overlord! See ya, bitches! After beating Princess in a game of fisticuffs, McCready was the mayor of Little Lamplight, but everyone still referred to Angela as Princess because she's a spoiled little princess. She makes this list because she whines and complains like a spoiled child, which is so annoying, it actually hurts. I rate this character the face you make when Apollo Creed beats the ever-loving shit out of you. He just kept hitting me. I told him to stop, but nope, more hitting and hitting and hitting. It was violent. It was very violent. At number 6, we've got Sticky Hands. Now, Sticky Hands is a 16-year-old kid from Little Lamplight in Fallout 3. He was kicked out of Little Lamplight because everyone who turns 16 has to leave. Now, he claims to be 18 years old even though everyone else says he's 16. So clearly, he's a lying little bitch. He also won't give you any details when asked how he got the name Sticky Hands. He'll just tell you to use your imagination. So Sticky Hands is clearly a chronic masturbator who beats his dick so often, his hands are just covered in jizz. Which is maybe the most fucked up nickname I've ever heard. Although he's a 16-year-old dipshit who claims to be 18, he actually acts like a 6-year-old child. Now, the Lone Wanderer can choose to help him leave Little Lamplight once he gets kicked out, which is a huge fucking mistake, because he doesn't shut the fuck up, like ever. He just talks and talks and talks some more. And not about interesting stories or fun timbits of knowledge, no. Just utter fucking nonsense, and if he runs out of shit to say, he'll just say, "Are we there yet?" over and over and over again, until you want to cover his head with a paper bag and beat him to death with a really big stick. Now, he is the definition of an annoying character, and one that you almost instantly regret helping in Fallout 3. He's a real feisty little firecracker, this kid, and sometimes I actually fantasize about setting him on fire just to see if he'll explode. Is that weird? I rate this character one nice cold glass of puppy. My favorite. Delicious. At number 5, we've got Jun Long. Now, Jun Long is the Debbie Downer of Fallout 4. Jun is a human-sized, fun-smothering pillow. If you even smile in his direction, he'll cry and shit himself on the spot. I feel like you could tickle Jun's butthole while Jerry the Gentle Giraffe fell down a flight of comedically steep steps. Oh no, not again! And Jun wouldn't even giggle like a little schoolgirl. But I would. I would definitely giggle. I would giggle so hard they'd have to remove me from the playground again for scaring the kids. Because Jerry's always getting himself into all sorts of comical predicaments. That silly giraffe. Oh man, he's just such a funny little bitch. Jun, like Marcy, did lose his son Kyle in the Quincy massacres, so he's understandably upset. Plus, he's also married to Marcy Long, and she likely beats his ass on the regular, so that would cause anyone to be a little bit depressed, I'm sure of it. Jun makes this list, though, because it's impossible to interact with him without him bringing the mood down by like a lot. I rate this character one guy who got himself into a real pickle.
Joke's on them. They said my head wouldn't fit in here. I regret nothing.
At number 4, we've got Benny. Now, Benny is a big slippery penis. If you've ever played Fallout New Vegas, then you know Benny all too well. He's the smooth-talking 50 Styles gangster who shoots the courier in the fucking face at the beginning of the game. Despite being a snazzy dresser, Benny is a real piece of shit. He tries to talk himself out of just about every situation, and just like me, he doesn't know when to stop talking. Now, Benny is annoying because he just can't stop talking. He's always got some evil scheme or some conniving rhetoric that he just shits out of his head hole. He's all like, I didn't shoot you on purpose, baby. It was all business, baby. You know that, baby. There's no need to kill me, baby. At one point, he said baby so many times, I actually started to believe I was a giant baby. Or at the very least, I was standing next to a baby. Which was creepy as hell because I don't know any babies. So if one was just following me around, then I'd be more than just a little concerned. Is that a murdering baby, perhaps? I don't know. But I don't know enough about that baby to not be concerned. Now, Benny is annoying because he has an annoying fucking face, and because he thinks he can smooth talk his way out of everything. But he can't smooth talk his way out of being an annoying addition to this list. I rate this character one dog that collects energy through the bums of other dogs. Soon, I shall be the most powerful dog on the planet. At number 3, we've got Moira Brown. Moira is the owner and operator of Craterside in Megaton in Fallout 3. But that's not what makes her special. No. Megaton's a shithole. I mean, anyone could put up a sign on a door and trade shit there. Let's be honest with ourselves here. A penguin born with half a brain who freaks out and starts hitting himself in the face anytime someone starts talking to him could own a shop in Megaton. Honestly, that's a shop I'd like to visit. Now, Moira is special because she reads like everything. So she's got all this juicy knowledge just busting through her post-apocalyptic panties, and she just wants to tell the lone wanderer about everything. Now, to top off this terrific trifecta of unpleasantness, she has an annoying voice.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
You know, the kind of voice that makes you want to hit her with your car, but like on purpose. You know, like wave her out into the street like you're not gonna hit her with your car, then when she's at the point of no return, blammo! You hit her with your car. And if anyone starts asking really nosy questions like what the fuck happened to Moira, you can just blame it on that pesky penguin. I mean, he's terrible at interrogations. Just starts hitting himself and shit. Now, Moira makes this list because nobody likes a know-it-all, especially when they have a really annoying voice. I rate this character the face you make when something weird touches your foot from under the bed. Oh god, it's got me, guys! Oh god, it's got me! It's got me by the leg! Nope, sorry about that, false alarm, it's just a wet sock. At number 2, we've got First Citizen Lynette. Now, have you ever met someone that thinks that they're inherently better than everybody else? Well, go ahead and take that person and dip them in some psycho sauce and sprinkle on a little control freak, and you'd have yourself First Citizen Lynette. This abusive little power-hungry lady believes she was destined to lead Vault 8 citizens, and she's been the leader of Vault City for damn near forever. She's single-minded and basically thinks everyone residing outside of Vault City is a poop sandwich. She thinks outsiders are worthless, and she reinforces her prejudice with bullshit logic and unconnected happenstance. She's not a nice lady. No, not at all. She consistently thinks her shit don't stink, but she goes out of her way to smell other people's assholes to tell them that they have stinky buttholes. It's just about the most annoying thing ever. She constantly just ignores the reality of things and just lives in a hypothetical bubble that makes her better than everybody else, despite the fact that her and her inhabitants really haven't had to overcome much hardship whatsoever. Joanne, aka First Citizen Lynette, is a delusional bitch, plain and simple, and she just needs a good hard kick right in the front bump. Because she's actually so annoying, it makes me want to get out my polar bear penis slapping gloves. Yeah, that annoying. I rate this character one monkey doing something really stupid on a dare.
Alright, big guy. Don't worry, this'll all be over really, really soon. I hate my friends so much.
And at the number 1 spot, we've got Preston Garvey. Now, Preston Garvey is a senior officer of the Commonwealth Minutemen, a volunteer defense militia operating in the Commonwealth in 2287. Now, if you've ever played Fallout 4, then you know Preston Garvey all too well, or Big P as he's known in some circles. Preston is a nice guy with a fun hat, okay? He's got a laser rifle and he's not afraid to cower in Concord like a bitch. After 8 seconds of knowing Preston Garvey, he'll make you the general of the Minutemen. The job comes with no salary or health benefits, and gives you no real authority over anyone. The only perk is being able to flex on randoms in the Commonwealth who are in need of assistance. It's okay, guys! I'm the general of the Minutemen.
Honestly, dude, nobody cares, okay? Can you just stop that giant snake from swallowing my friend, okay?
Yep, sure, no problem. Preston, despite being a generally nice guy, is quite possibly the most annoying person on planet Earth. He will constantly tell you about every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the Commonwealth who's in need of assistance. You literally can't even make eye contact in his general direction without him telling you about a settlement that needs your help. He does it so much, in fact, I'm not convinced it doesn't excite him sexually. Like maybe after he tells you a settlement needs your help, he goes home, runs a hot bath, and pours candle wax on his nipples as he fantasizes about you helping a settlement in need. Oh yeah! Blast that rad roach, you mischievous Minuteman, you. Yes. Oh, yes. Now, Preston is the definition of a needy little bitch. His obsession with helping settlements and his inability to do fuck all without your help makes him a big stinky dick cheese for sure. I rate this character one dog that hit a glass door really hard face first and hasn't been the same ever since. Hey, have you guys seen my helicopter over here? I could have sworn I parked my helicopter over here. Thanks again for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to bitch slap that subscribe button like it's 3 weeks behind on your rent. Bitch! Where's the money, bitch? Where's the money? Where is it? Also, go ahead and hit that bell icon too, because apparently YouTube thought there should be extra steps. Why not, right?
I'd like to subscribe, but first I have to click this and do this. Oh, it needs an email. All right, and this. Okay, fuck. Just tell me when he's uploading. Fuck!
Once you do all that, if you're lucky, at the stroke of midnight, a tiny little Averagebaters fairy might come and tickle your butthole. Also, if you want to see another top 10 similar to this one, then go ahead and click that sexy little icon at the bottom left of the screen. And I hope to see you all again next time for another top 10.